and welcome to today's vlog. Today I'm doing something a little bit different to what I would usually do, and I'm doing a small business shout out. I love a small indie business. I've got a lot of indie business friends. I love to support them when I can, and I think now more than ever you really need to support small business. So today I'm just going to show you a few bits from some of my favourite small businesses. I will link all of their Instagrams and shops and Etsy shops and things in the descriptions below. So let's get started. So a lot of the small businesses that I shop from create things like pins, jewellery, clothing, accessories, that sort of thing. So a lot of what I've got here is enamel pins and jewellery because that's what I buy a lot of, but they do other things as well. So first up I'm going to talk about Inner Box. She mostly makes pins. She does other things as well, like mugs. She's done t-shirts before. I've got a pair of socks that I got from her, and I've been buying her pins for quite a while now, and a couple of years ago she also made me some custom bits and pieces. So I had a set of jewellery and a set of like little brooches from her, which were my cats. And here's one of all of the cats. So she made me sort of the custom stuff, which was really cool. And she also does lots of enamel pins. One of my favourite series that she does, and she still makes them now, and I don't know how she keeps coming up with them, but she does animal butt pun pins, and they're just hilarious. Two of my favourite pins that I've ever got from Inner Box are this unisex pin, because I just think it's hilarious, and I had this on a t-shirt as well, and this cat scan pin. She's just really good at a pun. Definitely worth checking out if you love pins. She is also a chronic illness warrior, and she has an Instagram for that as well, so make sure to check that out. Next up are some more pins, and this is another one, another girl I have followed and bought pins from for such a long time because she just creates the best things. She also does a monthly pin subscription box, and in that box you always get a pin. Sometimes you'll get a badge or a pen or a magnet. There's a postcard or a card, all sorts of different bits you get in these boxes, and they're fabulous, they're glorious. She has a Facebook group for the subscription group, and the people in there sort of turn to each other for advice and issues, and it's quite a friendly place, and it's just a really nice thing that she's done off the back of the subscription box and everything else she does as well. Anita is an amazing person. So here are some of my favourite pins. Love yourself, you stupid bitch. A lot of her pins are quite sweary. She does a lot of non-sweary stuff as well, but a lot of her stuff is quite sweary, and I think that's what I love about her. This is a pin that I got in a subscription box. It was Japan themed. And here's another of my, this is one of the first pins I got from her. I got this a really long time ago. It's the I Hate Everything dinosaur. And I had that on a t-shirt too, I think. I've got quite a few of her t-shirts, so I struggle to remember. She's also recently produced a colouring book, which is full of just amazing sweary things, like the penis frog. And what else have we got in here? One of my favourites, Your Face Pisses Me Off. This is a really good quality colouring book, by the way, so if you're looking for a lovely adult colouring book that's really easy to colour in, not too intricate, this is definitely your go-to. Yeah, she also did some free downloads where you could print off pages. And these are sort of specifically for our current times, and they were printables that you could colour and print and stick in your window. I've got a couple up in my window. And like I said, she does t-shirts and things as well. Just definitely check out Sugar and Sloth. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from Sugar and Sloth. Next up is a small business that I discovered when I watched the first series of The Circle. The Circle was a Channel 4 programme, and so many good quotes came out of it, and I stumbled across this girl that basically printed the quotes onto badges, and it was genius. Since then, she basically makes a lot of custom badges, so she makes her own badges that are based off of quotes and things from TV shows, podcasts, films. She also makes custom badges as well. So Artful Badger, here are some of the This Country badges I've got, and if you've never watched This Country, you totally should. Here's a There's No Holes in My Crumpets. A cat in very much too large of a hat. And then this is just one of the other badges she does, and it's very true, it's very apt, it's very me. Swearing is my favourite hobby. So she has a lovely Etsy shop, and at the moment she's also creating NHS hero badges and that sort of thing, so she's definitely worth a look. Next up is some jewellery from Mickey Made It. She is someone that I found on Instagram. She makes resin jewellery, and it's beautiful. I've got quite a few pairs now. It is just beautiful, beautiful stuff. So here are one of the earrings. It's got like little dried flowers in. They're just gorgeous. Here are another sort of pearlescent pair with sparkles in. Beautiful. And what I really like about her resin jewellery is she embeds the earring post into the actual resin. I don't know if you can see that. So rather than gluing it onto the back once it's made, she actually embeds it in the resin so it doesn't fall off, which can sometimes be an issue with resin jewellery, so I really love that about her. She's got a beautiful Etsy shop, and she makes crystals as well. Just everything that she does is fantastic. The colours, she does these really cool like alcohol resin things which are just amazing. So definitely check her out. I love her earrings. Next up is some war jewellery. This is another team that I absolutely adore on Instagram. I love watching her unmoulding videos on her Instagram stories, and this is another company, another business, sorry, that makes resin jewellery. Again, I've had quite a few pairs from them. They do subtle stuff as well, but they've got some really big, bold items that are so me, and I love them. So here are a pair of rainbow palm leaves of some kind. They're like shiny and a little bit sparkly. Perfect, I love them. And these are another pair that I got quite recently, because they sometimes do sort of Instagram sales, and I picked these up in an Instagram sale, and they are just amazing. And look at them, they're filled with sparkly rainbow stars. They've got fluffy pink pom-poms on. They are just beautiful. So definitely check out Luna and Kiki. They're also super friendly business as well. They're always there to answer any questions. The cat's going mad. They're there to answer any questions. They're there to help you out. They can make custom bits. Definitely worth a check out, even if you just watch their unmoulding videos, because they're so relaxing. So definitely check them out. Next up is another lady that I've known on Instagram for quite a while. She is a mum to two lovely boys, and she set up her own business. First of all, she was just making pins. I'm going to kill the cat. She started off making pins. Here's one of her early pins. A balloon dog. She's sort of really, everything she makes is really cute and really colourful. Here's one of her more recent pins. She makes a lot of really cool jewellery now. And again, she's just another lovely person. She posts, her Instagram feed is so colourful, and everything she posts is really cheerful and bright, and it's lovely. So that's Sparkle Happy Mama. Next up is someone else that makes enamel pins. She has recently done a really cute Kickstarter, and this is Claude Cat, and she has an Etsy shop, and she makes enamel pins. Here are some of my favourites. She did a Kickstarter where you could get all the different cat breeds. Here are two of the Sphinxes, and she did there were lots of others as well. I think there was a British Shorthair one, there was a Persian one. I think I got all of them at the time. These are my favourite. The Sphinxes are my favourites, closely followed by the cat tree. How cool is the cat tree? I love it. It's such a cool pin. And again, her stuff is really colourful. It's cat themed, and what's not to love about cats? So that's Claude Cat, another brilliant small business. Next business is another lovely lady, Fiona at Pearl Planet. She makes lots of things. So she does pins, she does illustrations, she does nail decals. She has also done a lot of custom stuff for me. So if you have visited estellasaurus.co.uk, the illustrated pictures on there are by her. You might have seen them in my videos before. She's illustrated all my cats for me. She's just so talented. I love her style. She's just got the best illustrations, and I love them. I've bought a few prints from her now, and I love all of them. And so she is another lovely business that you should definitely check out. This is Magic and Main Street, and she makes hair bows, hair ribbons, giant hair bows, which are really cool and next on my list to purchase, and Disney ears as well. She makes all sorts of things. Here are some of the things that I've picked up from her. So these are bobble hair bows. They're all Disney themed. Here's a beautiful Queen of Hearts bow. And then I also got these little faux knot band hairbands, which are just really cool. Again, she makes lovely stuff. She's got a really lovely Insta feed, which is so colourful, and she just makes the most lovely stuff. A lot of it's Disney themed, some of it's just sort of like these plain bows, but she does a lot of Disney. She does Disney ears, lots of different styles of Disney ears, which are really cool, and definitely check out, she does these really big bows which are so cool, and yeah, I'm definitely going to get one of those. So that's Magic and Main Street. Next up is a business that I found fairly recently from watching Disney vlogs, and I've now bought, I think, 6 of their t-shirts. One was a mystery box, which I talked about in a vlog a few weeks ago, and they basically do t-shirts. So this is Magical Day Apparel, and yeah, they do Disney themed t-shirts basically. So the t-shirts are really good quality. They've got a range of different patterns, and basically they're pocket tees. So they do a lot of Disney themed t-shirts. So here's one of the pocket tees. It's got, a cat is doing my head in. It's got a Disney ears design on it, and as I say, they're just really lovely. They're really well made. So if you're looking for sort of something with a touch of Disney magic that's a little more subtle, then these t-shirts are perfect. They've got so many different designs, so many different themes, and they do sort of t-shirts with bigger patterns on that are a bit more less subtle for Disney. So definitely check out Magical Day Apparel. Here's some more clothes now, and I've talked about this lady a lot. I've mentioned her on a recent blog post that I did where I talked about the outfits that I wouldn't be wearing at Disney, and I've now had, I think, 5 dresses and 4 skirts, and this is again another lovely lady in Terabang Art, and she basically makes the most beautiful dresses. So here is one of the recent ones I got, this super cute dinosaur print dress. She can add pockets to them if you want. This one has an elasticated back, which is brilliant for me. The dresses are so well made and so comfortable and just really unique. I wore her Hungry Caterpillar dress to Disney last year, and so many people complimented me on my dress because it was just the nicest dress with a big bold Hungry Caterpillar print on it. So definitely check out Terabang Art. She does dresses and skirts. She's also got a Redbubble where you can buy a lot of her patterns that she's created on t-shirts and other things. She's just another really lovely small business. So last but definitely not least is a business that I have supported since she started. I knew her before she started the business, and she's one of my favourite people to support because she's just so nice. So I am talking about Cass at Wear a Rainbow, and she basically makes pom-poms. So she does, at Christmas time, she does pom-pom Christmas baubles, which are just so cool. She does earrings, she does hair accessories, she does hairbands. She's thinking about branching out into home decorations. She's just so nice, and she works a full-time job and she looks after her family, and I don't know where she finds the time, but she is amazing. She has done a lot of custom things for me in the past, so I've basically told her what I wanted and she has created it, and it's just been phenomenal. So recently I got in touch and ordered a couple of bits off of her website. So I ordered some pom-pom hair bubbles. So here's a pastel bubble, and honestly they are so cute in your hair. So that's my pastel bubble. I've got a neon heart bubble from her. I wore this in my birthday haul vlog the other day, and it's a pom-pom hairband, sort of pom-pom crown, just phenomenal. And look at these pastel earrings, they're just the cutest thing. And her pom-poms are so like, and how does she even make a heart-shaped pom-pom? How do you do that? It's amazing. Yeah, I love her pom-poms, they're so cool. And they're just really, I've made pom-poms before and they never turn out this sort of tight and bouncy. I don't know how she does it, especially while holding down a full-time job and looking after a family. She is amazing. So definitely check out Wear a Rainbow. So all these items are Rocco approved. He has tried to eat all of them and he approves and gives them all the thumbs up. So that was my small business shout out. There are so many small businesses out there. You can find tons of them on Instagram, and they're just really supportive people. They're all really nice. They're there to answer all your questions whenever you've got an issue. A lot of them can make you custom stuff. And I think shopping from a small business, you get that extra, you get those extra nice touches. So the stuff that I order always comes really packaged. There's always a handwritten note inside. They're really easy to get hold of if there's ever been a problem. It's just stuff like that that is just so nice. It's just those extra touches that mean it's just that bit more special. A lot of these businesses, for example Sugar and Sloth, you can send things to other people through her and she'll write a handwritten note for you, which I think is a beautiful thing. It's again a really nice touch. And I think the best thing about supporting a small business is that you feel like you're genuinely helping people. You are, by you buying from their shop, you're helping to pay their mortgage or pay their food bill, and they genuinely are doing a happy dance when you buy something from them. Buying something from a small business really makes their day. So definitely shop small where you can, especially now. It's more important than ever to support small business. So yeah, those are just a few of my favourite businesses. I've got tons more that I haven't mentioned. If you follow me on Instagram, anytime I get something from a small business, I will tag them and link it. So I'll put my Instagram link below as well, so that you can catch up with any of the small businesses that I follow. Yeah, support a small business. So let me know below if you've purchased anything from any of these businesses, or what your favourite small business is. Do you have a small business that you love? Get in touch below and let me know. I just think so much hard work goes into a small business, so much love is poured into it. It's just a great way to shop. So thank you for watching, and if you liked this video then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing. And thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.